Que se van, que se van, que se van, que se van. Ay, mira. Mira.
Esa cantidad de agua.
Un trozo de tatarraca para darle una sorpresa. Ay, 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 ay. ¿Qué se llama? Ay, mira. ¿Qué se está haciendo las sillas? Y estamos aquí Maña y yo. Y Eva y Raquel.
Mà lúc bà lú thì hậu xuống tí ấy lúc ở lại tại sao chỉ anh em từ chính phủ ra phi miền phú à chụp miền phú vậy lão bè hero bộ phận một hero vâng tôi chào lo cái này cắn cái này quá
น้องเอ้ยน้ำท่วมเหียน บอกว่าดีเอาเซลอะไรสักอย่างเลยงานนี้งานเขาแล้วลูกก็อยู่เฉยเสียง 哎呦，20号了。它水越来越大哦。
Mahal. Udah mahigop ba? Sinara mo ulit.
Qué mal, de verdad, por el amor de Dios.
Jadi itu loh.
Tá doido? Tá destelhando tudo, mano.
今回の台風と同じようなコースをたどったのが 平成3年9月の台風19号です。長崎県佐世保市に上陸した後、北海道に再上陸。広い範囲で猛烈な風が吹き、広島
よいしょ。
I have a house letter. Mary, we were on the south side of the storm, so we didn't really have to worry about the storm surge. I I'm tucked up back in.
Camera's useless, it just wiped powder for rain. Keep drying the lens.
Holy moly.
of the storm, but it was not spared some of its strongest effects. The hurricane made landfall in the Florida Keys and then made second landfall near Naples. There is also sizable flooding there. This drone footage shows communities completely underwater. David Begnaud is in another waterlogged place. He's in Jacksonville, Florida, along the St. Johns River. David, what are the conditions like where you are?
Stephanie, we're in the Riverside neighborhood. We're right along the St. Johns River. Take a look at this condo complex. Look at the water. The front door has come off. There's probably, I'd say, it's waist deep, nearly chest deep. And that's the St. Johns River right there. I have never seen a river roll into a neighborhood quite like this. And it's been doing this since 9 a.m. this morning. The wind is ferocious right now. And forget the fact that the high tide moved in and should have died down within probably the last hour. It has simply not let up. I mean, what an incredible sight. You don't know where the barrier is, where the river stops and where the neighborhood starts. It simply has come through. We got here about 2 hours ago. Rescue crews first moved in this morning around, I'd say 5 a.m. One of the first rescue crews came in, that's what we've been told, and they started rescuing people. Look, this neighborhood is known to flood, but never this bad. That's what we're hearing from people who live in the area. In fact, we just passed by a home that belongs to a 78-year-old man. At around 1 a.m. this morning, he told us, I had a feeling something was about to get pretty bad. So he got in his car, left his wife at home, and drove to the nearby hospital. It's probably 2 or 3 minutes away. And he slept in his car at the hospital because by the time he came back to his house, he knew he couldn't get back in. He was trying to leave his car at the hospital on higher ground, but sure enough, slept in his car all night and flagged down the man who are higher up in apartment buildings have decided to stay. But most people, I'd say, have gotten out. It's just, it's insane to see. Incredible to see the St. Johns River just rush into this neighborhood.
Yeah, and be careful because it looks like you're about to drive right into that river. It's hard to tell where the street begins and where the river ends. David, do you have any idea when we'll start to see the waters recede? I know there was a high tide about 3 hours ago there, but it still looks like there's a lot of water. Any idea when we'll start to see it recede?
Well, look, not being a meteorologist, the best thing I know about when the tide cycle changes is when you start to see the water settle, right?
Yeah.
And the water has not even slightly started to settle, indicating that it would stop rushing in. I mean, just look at it. I mean, there are waves that are knocking up against these homes. Beachfront property, you might say. Well, not many people would want to live in this. But, you know, look, I mean, it's beautiful right now. The sun is shining. What were you telling me about a rescue?
He was looking for someone. Apparently there was a gentleman down here, and you know, David, to his credit, has saved 2 people that we've been a part of, and actually we called it a reverse rescue, took people to their homes who couldn't get back to their homes because of the floodwater. And
David's the gentleman who is driving this vehicle. So it looks like a military type vehicle, but it belongs to David, given the company he works for. He kind of outfitted it. Let's ask this gentleman. Hey, sir, are you looking to leave? Do you want to get out? You're walking out. Okay.
nào cái chào ơi.
Got it. Here. See. Oh, look at it. Yusuf, come see. Yeah. You got that whole thing. Get this all yummy.
Water coming in. Yo, people, look at this shit. Crazy. Look at this fucking water. Look. Gone, look at that. Less than 40 seconds, that shit is gone.
Lewis was joking this spot. This is real stuff here. It changed it, yeah. Real stuff. My boat just above them trees there. All the boats are Lewis was a high wind. This is a hurricane.
God better protect us. God be just for FM. God be just for FM. God be just for FM. My mother come. God save me. I don't want to die, but look at that. All the people of France, look. Look at my house. That was the first one. They didn't finish yet. Look at that. Oh my God, look over there. Oh my God, my mother pooped. God better be with us. Save FM. Save FM. Oh my God, my life. Oh my mother. Make cyclone or make history.
This is Hurricane Irma. This is what it did for us, to us. We are at Pelican at the moment, and if I zoom in, I want to show you the damage. Look, all the trees are down. Look at this. Look at up here. Look at the room up there. They are gone. All the roofs are gone. Look over here, if I may zoom in. Why be with a newspaper? Look at this. Look at this. I don't know how this get here. This is by the entrance of the security. Look here. This. From here. Tyrone. Oh, that's too low. I wanted you to take a... but it's okay. This is gone, boy. This is it.
Kada yung chalo jingne se kada nobi mo la tripo ji de ne. Kada. Ni che ka ngo chalo jingne se zo. Nogo mo na po ji de ne kada. Tikko chalo ne se zo. Da chalo jusun ne se ne ji o kar chalo jusun ne se ne ji che ne so che ne so to. Nyot to min. Dai juda yela kar tu guruwa. Dai usi jo mo chen no se.